back to my channel. Today I have a July message for all of the Geminis out in the collective. Please note this is going to be a general reading, so it is not going to resonate with every single Gemini out in the collective. I ask that you take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Eileen Into Spirit. My name is Eileen Rouse. I am a psychic intuitive, a spiritual coach, and a sound healing practitioner. So without further ado, Gemini, let's go ahead and dive right into your July message. So Gemini, we are starting out with time to go, new beginnings, and domestic harmony. Okay. Gemini, I can tell you that this month is really about you walking away from an old cycle and moving into a new door of new beginnings. I do feel that this has to do with relationships for you, and it is definitely a new beginning. I do want to point out here that I find this is very interesting because you have a 45 here and a 46, and right in between both of those is a new door. So 45 reduces to a 9 here, Gemini, which is all about endings. It's about a completion. I feel that whatever you are currently going through as you move into the month of July is really now coming to an end. I feel that you've now come to some realizations in your life that you're now understanding that certain choices, certain decisions that you have made are not functional for you anymore. They're not in alignment with you anymore. It doesn't really fit in with where you are wanting to go. And so now you're being given the opportunity to walk through a door that allows you to sort of build a new beginning, having a better sense of understanding of where you're wanting to be. And I do feel that this has to do with finding harmony within yourself, within your relationship with yourself and relationship with others. So I absolutely love this for you. I love that we are starting out here with a door right at the heart of your reading, because the door is ultimately what is leading you to this new beginning. So I do feel that this is very important for you here. So Gemini, we are starting off with the King of Swords and then the Five of Wands. So the King of Swords is really taking a eagle-eye view on his path and on where he's going. He makes intellectual choices when it pertains to his life and where he is and where he wants to go. And the beautiful lesson here with the King of Swords is that it's really about learning to trust your intuition, trusting your instincts, and then making ambitious choices, right? I feel like when it comes to where you are going, you have to take charge. And that's what the King of Swords does. The King of Swords takes charge. He actually takes charge. He pushes ahead. He moves forward. The Five of Wands here is showing me like some conflict. This could be conflict with others that are around you, or it could be internal conflict within yourself here that you're needing to overcome. And understand that as you take charge, you're gonna come across conflict that you're going to have to overcome in order to reach this new threshold, this new beginning, this new door that is being presented to you. We now have the Hermit card here, which is all about solitude, and it's all about soul searching. It's about uncovering and discovering who you are and who you want and how you achieve that. I often look at the Hermit card as the climbing the mountain of self card, because it's really about you getting more in touch with yourself and understanding yourself at a deeper level, and then moving towards those things or those choices or those places that you're wanting to be, because you know that's where you're meant to be. The Chariot is all about your will. the will that you have to push yourself forward into this new beginning as you walk through this new door. I feel like what's transpiring for you is a dark night of the soul here, Gemini, because I find it very interesting that you have a 45 and then a 46, but right in the middle is a door. And usually the door is where everything shifts, where everything changes. I feel for you, it's really about you really soul searching deep within yourself about what kind of life you're ultimately wanting to have, what kind of relationships you're wanting to have, and then pushing towards that, making the right choices, working hard towards building the life that you are ultimately wanting for yourself here. And I feel that that is something that you can have because you are you have a lot of willpower here, Gemini. You have the 9 of Wands with the 7 of Wands. So this really tells me that you sometimes limit yourself on what you're able to achieve. And you might feel like you're not really able to take action or push forward, but you are. You are able to do this. You just need to believe that you can do this. So you have to be able to see things beyond your own perceived limitations here, Gemini. And you're needing to really stand in your power and protect that which is yours. And I feel a lot of times you allow other people to sort of make decisions for you, but now you're in a position, you're being presented with this new door here, Gemini, where you're needing to make the best choices for yourself, not based off of anyone else. This isn't anyone else's life. This isn't anyone else's door. This is your door, and you're needing to stand in your power and claim it. Claim it as yours so that you can push forward and have the life that you are wanting to lead. So we now have the 7 of Cups here with the High Priestess. Okay, so what's happening is that, I feel that all of the things that have sort of come full circle in your life right now presented you with many opportunities, right? And sometimes when you're presented with so much stuff right at the gate, it can be very daunting and very confusing for you. The best choice that you can make for yourself here is listening to your heart, tuning into your intuition, understanding that, if a choice presents itself to you that feels very familiar or feels safe, then that isn't necessarily the right choice to make, because the High Priestess is about the unknown. It's about trusting in the spiritual side of who we are. And a lot of times, if we're not connected to that spiritual aspect of who we are, it feels unfamiliar. It feels risky. But that is where ultimately your new beginning resides here, Gemini. Look at this. You got the Hermit again under the same spot. So the reason why it's important for us to trust that spiritual aspect, the unknown aspect of who we are, is because it's leading us towards that deep certainty of who we are. And it ultimately is going to provide you here with this 6 of Pentacles, the type of energy that you are wanting, and you'll be able to build upon that and have more of that. I feel that ultimately for you, because you did get domestic harmony, I feel that you're just wanting a balance when it comes to relationships. I feel that you're tired of feeling like you're not loved, like you're not supported. You're tired of feeling like you're alone. And this is what you're needing to really understand. You're needing to understand that the only person that can provide you with the sense of comfortability or the sense of love that you are desiring is you. That's the whole point of the Hermit card. The Hermit card is going on a deep journey within ourselves to understand that we are the only person that can complete us and make us feel whole. And that is what you are embarking upon. That's why I say you are embarking on a dark night of the soul here. So you have the Magician card and you are ending on the Six of Cups. Now this is beautiful here, Gemini, because what this is saying is that you have the resources, you have the potential to create the kind of life and the kind of relationships that you ultimately want, but it's going to take some work on your part to heal some inner wounded child, having an inner child wound that you ultimately need to cater to, that you need to address, that you need to heal. It's time for you to let go of the past. It's time for you to let go of the pain of yesterday so that you can actually create the harmony within yourself. And so that way the relationships that then come into your life are more in balance with who you are and not who you were. Understand that here, Gemini. So Gemini, this is your message this month. I want to thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time with your new message. Bye, guys.